President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev signed a decree on additional measures to strengthen the potential of the vocational education system. According to the decree, the construction of 21 vocational education institutions meeting modern standards, as well as the major renovation of 2 vocational education institutions, must be ensured during the years of 2026 to 2030. Relevant instructions have been given to the responsible authorities in this regard. An international conference titled as Cultural Heritage and the Right of Return, Restoration of the Cultural Heritage of Azerbaijanis Expelled from Armenia at the Path to Justice, Reconciliation and Peace, is being held in Baku, organized by Western Azerbaijan Community. Head of the Presidential Administration's Department for Relations with Political Parties and Legislative Authorities, Adalet Valiyev, delivered President Ilham Aliyev's address to the conference participants. The conference discusses the current condition of the cultural heritage belonging to the Azerbaijanis in the territory of Armenia, the preservation and restoration of this heritage, as well as an assessment of the right of return within the context of international law and the protection of cultural heritage. It should be noted that more than 100 foreign guests from over 60 countries and local experts take part in the discussions. Prime Minister of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ali Asadov met with the participants of the first meeting of the Ministers of Labor, Employment and Social Protection of the Organization of Turkic States in the capital city Baku. The significance of the meeting was emphasized during the discussions, highlighting its role in fostering regional cooperation. It was expressed with confidence that under Azerbaijan's presidency, the organization would continue its development and further enhance its international standing. The meeting also focused on exploring the prospects for advancing cooperation in the areas of labor, employment, and social protection among the Turkic states. As a part of the 32nd meeting of the Ministerial Council of the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, Azerbaijan's Minister of Foreign Affairs Ceyhun Bayramov met with Georgia's Minister of Foreign Affairs Maka Bochorashvili. Two officials exchanged views on bilateral economic and trade relations, focusing particularly on joint strategic projects implemented to date in energy, transportation, and logistics industries. During the 32nd meeting of the Ministerial Council of the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe in Vienna, Azerbaijan's Minister of Foreign Affairs Ceyhun Bayramov held a meeting with Thomas Byrne, Minister of State for European Affairs and Defence of the Republic of Ireland. In light of the upcoming 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Azerbaijan and Ireland in 2026, both sides assessed the progress achieved in bilateral and multilateral cooperation. The positive dynamics of this partnership were acknowledged, with an emphasis on the importance of expanding and enhancing the cooperation in a more comprehensive manner. Within the framework of the OSCE meeting, Azerbaijan's Minister of Foreign Affairs Ceyhun Bayramov participated in discussions with the OSCE Secretary-General Feridun Sinirlioğlu. The discussions focused on key aspects of Azerbaijan and OSCE bilateral cooperation, the current challenges and regional as well as international security matters, the ongoing situation in the region, and the Azerbaijan-Armenia peace process. Two sides also exchanged views on matters of mutual interest within the OSCE framework and discussed the security situation of a much broader region. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ceyhun Bayramov, also met with Espen Bøs Aida, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Norway. The meeting reviewed the current state of Azerbaijan and Norway bilateral relations, discussing the continuation of political dialogue and exploring opportunities to expand the cooperation agenda. The importance of a long-term partnership in the energy sector was also emphasized during the meeting. Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ceyhun Bayramov, also held talks with David van Wil, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. The meeting addressed issues on bilateral and multilateral agenda as well as the current regional situation. The two ministers highlighted the broad prospects for enhancing cooperation between Azerbaijan and the Netherlands in a number of areas, including energy, green energy, trade, transportation, and other sectors. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan has extended congratulations to Thailand on the occasion of its National Day. The message was shared on the ministry's official X account stating that Happy National Day, Thailand. We extend our heartfelt congratulations and best wishes to the government and the people of Thailand. A new group of returnees has arrived in Horovlu village of Cebrail district. In this phase, 18 families comprising 66 individuals were relocated to the village. It is important to note that these families temporarily settled in various locations across the country, primarily in dormitories, sanatoriums, and administrative buildings. Construction procedures on the Nakhchivan railway lines, a component of the long-awaited Zengezur corridor, which holds an important place in the region's strategic development map, has officially commenced. This step is not merely the launch of an infrastructure project, it marks the beginning of a new stage for Nakhchivan in terms of economic, social, and communication development. It will ensure uninterrupted transport connectivity with the territory of Azerbaijan, open new trade, transit, and logistics opportunities for the region, reduce costs in transportation of industrial and agricultural products, significantly increase tourism flows and economic activity, and most importantly, strengthen the strategic security and energy transport resilience of the Autonomous Republic. It means the opening of Nakhchivan's doors to a wider geography and faster integration of the region with the rest of Azerbaijan and the world. This is a turning point in Nakhchivan's future development roadmap. The socio-economic development strategy of Azerbaijan has created favorable conditions for addressing ecological matters and implementing consistent, effective measures for environmental protection. In line with the detailed action plan for 2025 up to 2027 under the State Program for the Socio-Economic Development of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic from 2023 to 2027, relevant authorities carry out continuous efforts in this regard. Environmental issues in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic have always been priorities, and ongoing procedures to improve the environment received a significant momentum due to this focus. An ecological knowledge competition was held at the Children and Youth Chess Center in Sederek district. 8 teams representing various general education institutions of Sederek participated at the competition. The winning teams from Nakhchivan city and the districts will compete in the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic level final round in order to demonstrate their ecological knowledge. A peace deal was signed between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, hosted by the United States President Donald Trump in Washington. The document was signed by the presidents of both sides and President Trump. The ceremony took place at the U.S. Institute of Peace. Moreover, President Trump reminded that during his term, he had hosted the process that ended 8 different conflicts in total, and the historic peace deals, along with the economic agreements, were signed between the parties. The heads of states and senior officials from Angola, Burundi, Kenya, and several other nations also participated at the crucial event. It is worth noting that in June 2025, a peace treaty was signed between the ministries of foreign affairs of both countries under the U.S. mediation.